We finally have the new Berserk chapter after waiting a few months, and the cover for it looks pretty good. Might even making my wallpaper on my phone. It's also announcing volume 43 if you buy those, but personally I get the deluxe editions. But anyway, the chapter opens where the last one left off. With Guts standing inside the shrine that Daiba and his soldiers forced him into, he lingers in silence, gazing into the endless darkness ahead. A subtle shift comes over him. He begins to sense something, reaching his hand forward as he takes a cautious step. But he misjudges the ground, stumbling as the floor drops away beneath him. Slamming his hand against the strange surface below, he pushes himself upright in frustration. As we get a full view of this thing under Guts, an alien texture with unsettling ripples. Guts now on his knees, he slowly lifts his gaze, alone in the vast dark. He stares into the void, his expression tense. Suddenly something overtakes him, and his body gives way. He collapses, lying flat against the strange floor, his lone eye staring upward. From the ceiling above, thick masses of black ooze begin to form, dripping downward. Guts' eye widens as he watches, transfixed. Outside the shrine, Silat and Daiba stand guard. Silat put off at the silence, remarking, "It's too quiet. What's happening in there?" Daiba only smirks faintly, replying, "A good question." When Silat presses him, the old sorcerer explains that the shrine is no ordinary place, and his arts cannot pierce its veil. Silat listens, and Daiba continues, "Inside lies a void. Who can say what madness it may conjure?" Silat tells Daiba to talk sense, but Daiba responds saying that is nonsense. In darkness, without sight or sound, the only thing one can face is oneself. Back inside, Guts lies motionless on the floor, almost as if he's caught in a trance. The black masses thicken above, stretching across the ceiling, and Guts reaches for it. The ooze crashes down, swallowing him whole. Suddenly, a faint light appears overhead. Guts opens his eye as the liquid swirls around him like restless spirits. Memories surge to the surface, visions of Casca and Griffith during their days at the Band of the Hawk, followed by the cruel image of Griffith taking away Casca and Elfheim. And Guts reaches out in vain. Water crashes around him, waves colliding violently against his body as the ground beneath buckles and folds. At last, the surface encloses around him, forming a massive shell that seals shut, like a colossal, otherworldly clam. Alright, so honestly, not that much happened in that chapter, so not too much to go off of, but I mean, even so far as we as the audience are pretty left in the dark when it comes to what Daiba is using this for, or what his plan is, what will be the end result. But I mean, obviously Guts isn't doing too hot, you know, he's reflecting on a lot of dark memories, especially the most recent one, and I can only really assume Daiba is using this as some form of maybe getting Guts stronger, but only to his own goals, if that makes sense. I can only imagine Daiba wants to use Guts as a soldier because Guts is one of the strongest people he's probably ever met, and through sheer force alone, Guts was able to put up a fight against Daiba before, I'm pretty sure. I may be wrong, I haven't read Berserk in a while, but overall, I'm a little bit nervous for Guts, you know, I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. You know, it really just sucks to see him like this, you know, we obviously don't want to see Guts going through more suffering, but he's gonna have to overcome this somehow, some way, so you know, we're just gonna have to wait until see next chapter, which will fucking be 6 months from now, from all we know, maybe even next year. But that's it for now, so I will catch you guys in the next one.